And welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast / YouTube series, Uncommon Gents. I'm Pate Gardner here, as always, with my co-host,
Timmy Clacius.
the man with the plan.
How are ya? How the heck are ya?
And a prescription for Xan.
Not anymore. Klonopin previously.
Oh, that's good.
I like Klonopin.
Treating you good?
Oh, yeah. I don't have it anymore, but it treated me good.
I feel you.
Now I'm on something much more sinister. Sleep meds.
Trazodone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Trazodone.
Did I get it right? Did I remember that?
That's Trazodone. It's beautiful. Have you ever had Trazodone?
I just took one 5 minutes ago.
No, you didn't. You'd be passed out. I know you.
It takes that? It's that quick?
For you.
How long does it take? For me? Yeah, I'm a lightweight. And I'm like looking for a nap too, so I would be just like passed out.
Here's
in
the thing.
chair.
Most people, if you gave them 50 milligrams of Trazodone, would fall asleep in like an hour or be really tired in an hour. You give me 50, I'm going to stay right awake, though. I need 100 milligrams.
100 milligrams.
Of Trazodone. And even then, I could stay up if I don't try. If I don't try to fall asleep, I'll just stay up through it.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know, remember John Mulaney was talking about the doctors were surprised that he was awake?
Oh.
In his special?
Yeah.
That's like what happened to me, but there's no drug use involved. It was just my mental illness.
Jeez.
Yeah.
A natural high, if you will.
Sure, I'm solving things. Yeah, I'm high on life, solving things like
Solving
the riddles.
problems, yeah.
The riddles of society. I'm like, what happens is we have to build a giant bowl and put kibble in it. We have to feed America.
You've got like progressively larger Rubik's Cubes.
Yeah, make America full again. Full of wheat and barley.
Yeah, just putting out bowls of cereal everywhere.
Troughs of beer line the streets. Yeah. Bud Light.
I love it. Oh, yeah.
Subsidy. Government subsidies for Bud Light.
Speaking of, Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Shout out to all of our...
we love our LGBTQ plus community.
We do.
We do. I know and love a lot of the people of that community, and I call them close friends, sometimes even family. So shout out to them, living their lives, living their truths.
Now that we've made our allyship public...
I'm an ally.
I can coast on anything crazy you say later.
I'm very buttoned down.
Yeah?
What about you?
I'm buttoned up.
You've been eating burgers.
I've been eating burgers. Yeah. I've been sneaking a few burgies here and
burgers. There. Yeah. I've had to like tighten my purse strings for reasons we can't name yet.
Yeah.
But as of like 2.5 weeks ago, I tightened my purse strings and don't get fast food anymore. Which if you guys know me, you know one of my key components in life is getting fast food every day. Right?
Yeah.
You too, right?
I mean, not every single day, but yeah,
how many times a week?
Oh, it is probably like 3 or 4 times a week.
Mine was like 6, maybe 5, because it was like for lunch breaks at work. I would get like a sandwich somewhere. And I can't spend money anymore. I have to start saving. So I stopped doing fast food. I haven't had it since.
I cannot. I have Wendy's on the way here, so I can't.
I'm addicted. I am addicted to it because when I drive, I put my blinders on and I just don't even look.
Yeah. You have to. If I get the thought in my head, it is hard to resist. Because if I'm like, I could go to Taco Bell right now, I'll be like,
and fast.
Don't.
It's so fast and easy, and you just throw it away and you're full.
Just put it on the app.
I know.
Bebop, boop, boop.
Or DoorDash is
Drive
another
through.
problem.
I don't dash.
Really?
I can't.
Why?
I didn't have a car, so I hate it. I hate it because I don't want to spend the extra money. I'll just pick it up. I've done it a couple times. Like
it's
last
so
week.
indulgent.
Last week I didn't have a car.
So you had to.
I was working from home.
So you had to.
I needed lunch. What was I going to do? Eat the shit out of my cabinets?
No.
So I said I'll keep it cheap and I'll order Little Caesars and get it dashed to me because it's right down the road from my house. It can't take them that long.
You did it?
They didn't do it. I ordered my pizza through the Little Caesars app and added the delivery option. And then I got a text like 15 minutes later, and they were like, Little Caesars system's down. I'm like, well, just hang out for 5 minutes while they get it back up. And they just canceled my whole order.
Where'd you end up going?
Domino's.
Nice.
Domino's is the only like pizza chain that kept their own driving fleet. Everybody else has outsourced it. Yeah.
Pizza Hut?
Huh?
Pizza Hut?
My thin blue line is for Domino's employees.
I worked at Domino's.
Pizza Hut might have their own, but I don't order Pizza Hut.
I worked at Domino's and Pizza Hut as a delivery driver. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I know, right?
But like Papa John, well, at least in Florence, Papa John's, if you order Papa John's delivery, DoorDash delivers it.
Huh. I know some places. A lot of times it's Uber Eats.
Yeah.
McDonald's, Uber Eats. McDonald's and Uber Eats work together and deliver it. Or you could just
Which makes sense because they didn't previously have like a delivery system in place.
Yeah. So they do a partnership. But the people who are just cutting off their work crew and just getting profits, rude. Thank you, Domino's. We stand with Domino's. We stand with Pizza Hut for keeping their deliveries drivers in-house.
Thank you.
Thank you. It really helps us a lot.
Heroes to labor.
The Philly cheesesteak pizza, Pate put me on to the Philly cheesesteak pizza, and it's changed my life. I can't get it anymore. Does it hurt? Yeah. What have I been eating, you ask? Soup.
Just soups, canned soups?
Bagels, cold bagels.
You're on your Henry shit?
Yeah, because guess what? I don't have a toaster. I didn't know that. I'm never in my kitchen. I know. I'm never in my kitchen. I usually just straight up eat fast food and just go in my living room or my room and just eat it and then throw it away. I don't go in my kitchen to make anything. So I'm like, I'm going to get groceries. I spend $77 on like a bunch of soup, frozen dinners, some bagels, some butter. I get my bagels. I don't have a toaster. And to keep my bagels fresh, I put them in the fridge.
Do you have an oven?
Yeah. My girlfriend said you should put them in the oven.
Even better, I'll tell you how to really toast up a bagel.
How?
Get it cut in half, obviously.
Yeah.
Put you a pan on the stove. Put some butter in that pan. Lay them in there. Let them get it soaked up. Put a little weight on them.
Listen to that, everybody.
Just give it about 5 minutes.
How do you flip it over? How do you like your bagels? Everything bagel, raisin?
I like an everything bagel, and I like a veggie cream cheese.
That's not me.
No? Are you a sweet bagel?
Yes.
You are sweet. Look at you.
I like a blueberry.
Yeah, I do too.
With peanut butter on it, maybe? No, not on a blueberry. I like butter. I like plain. I like raisin.
Raisin bagel. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
We'll fix that.
Day one with the new gear, yeah. And I'm already screwing it
I
up.
have been doing great on mine. It's so delicate. Oh, yeah. Shout out these new arms. If you've been watching the podcast, you know we hold the mics. Well, this episode, we decided to make a stand. Well, Pate decided.
Yeah. I wanted a little
stand so we can have hands free, which I like. Because I like to, be busy.
Put a mic in my face.
I like to be busy. Like that.
He can't. Please take a trip. He can't sit still, y'all.
Yeah, I know.
He's moving and grooving.
Yeah, I'm zooming around.
He's got the zoomies.
I got the zoomies bad. My girlfriend hates, because when we sleep together, we only sleep together on the weekends because we both live separately. For now, we're looking. And when we sleep together on the weekends, I have this thing in bed where I freak it. I call it freaking it. It's where I spaz my body out crazy because I just have so much pent up energy. I'm like laying still and there's like blankets around me. I just rip them all around me and just kind of freak out, spin in circles like an alligator. And then my blankets are all ripped up and she hates it so much.
Yeah, imagine.
But I have to do it because
I
have so much energy.
You got to do it. You got to run it out.
Sometimes I twerk in bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does that get it out? Does that exercise the demon a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like a little, promiscuous.
Sure. Oh, yeah, you start feeling amorous?
I feel naughty when I twerk for Mama Bear.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I go,
get the juices flowing in all the right places.
Yeah, exactly. I loosen up my hips.
What is this Tony Soprano fit you got on today?
Wayne said the same thing with it. Wayne said the same thing at the pool. I wore a similar shirt, but like black and white.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the pool with my feet in it, and Wayne's like, "You look like the Tony Soprano of this pool." I'm like, "Thank you."
You're like, yeah, that's right. I'm in charge.
I am in charge.
I'm
I call the shots around here.
Yeah.
We also have these little covers on our mic, like right there.
Yeah, you like that?
I do now that it's on the stand. When I had it in hand as a microphone in hand, I hated it.
Yeah, it feels weird in hand, but once you see it on the arm, it's pretty cool.
It's cool. And we have a bare bones cast this episode. We have a guest producer, another guest producer, not Phil.
Currently napping
right now. She's tired. It's the owner of the establishment, Peyton. She's getting the camera right, just chilling.
I love coming here every few weeks to this 55 plus community to record podcasts.
Yeah, it's sick. It's a sick studio. And she might make an appearance, might not. It depends on her vibe. But she's watching a movie with her dogs right now. Her name is Peyton, and her last name is undisclosed.
Some good water.
Let me drink mine. How do you drink it usually?
Apologies to all of our sensitive listeners if I just slurped on mic. Yeah, probably weird. What you got going on over there? Coke Zero?
What do you think about Coke Zero?
I like Diet Coke better, but Coke Zero's fine. Coke Zero tastes more like regular Coke.
It does. It's hearty.
But I just love the taste of Coke Zero,
Me too. I prefer it over regular Coke.
Oh, for sure. I don't drink regular anything.
No, me neither. Well, Dr. Pepper.
I still drink that. I like Diet Pepper.
Me too, but I sometimes drink regular and Mountain Dew.
If I had to drink a full diesel, it probably would be a Dr. Pepper. Because, regular Mountain Dew...
Yeah, I drink regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Diet on that one. But a full diesel Dr. Pepper is sometimes a delicious treat you can have.
Like candy.
I'll go into. I think I've actually talked about this on pod already, but like, sometimes I go into a fast food restaurant if they don't have Diet Dr Pepper, I'll do like 90% Diet Coke and then just put a Dr Pepper floater on it.
Nice.
And just have that little Dr Pepper hit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I used to mix colas a lot in my younger days. Yeah. I've settled into knowing that the ingredients they've put into the original recipes are the ingredients we should be using. I
gotta speak up. I've been talking so low this podcast, and I'm just looking at the bar over there, and there's like nothing. It's like barely picking me up.
Mine's fine. Maybe I should put it a little closer.
Maybe.
But you want a consistent volume so you can just crank it up when you need to crank it up.
Sure, of course.
Sure. That's technical talk. But here's the thing is our producer's gone.
Yeah.
For reasons I'll tell you right now. You ever you think in your head, feels like all my friends are hanging out without me.
Yeah.
It's happening for both of us right this second.
Oh, no.
Because you know what's happening without us? Every other comedian within the 30-mile radius of Columbia is shooting a movie.
Word?
Yeah.
And they didn't call us?
No.
Assholes.
They didn't call me.
Yeah.
Because the guy's in Columbia. He's like a producer or something and a filmmaker in Columbia. I don't know why they didn't hit you up. They didn't hit me up. Me and Phil are hanging out at the pool. Me and the producer are hanging out at the pool yesterday, chilling. And Phil's like, see you tomorrow at 4. And I'm like, for what? And he's like, Squimbish's shoot. And I'm like, who's Squimbish? It's like some last name I didn't remember. And he's like, Christopher Scrimbish. And I'm like, who? And he goes, the movie maker in Columbia that always hits up the comics to do little scenes in his movies. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, we all agreed to be on it. I thought you were on the group chat in Facebook. I'm like, I don't have Facebook.
That's why you're being social media
I'm being
shamed.
Blackballed.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I swear I saw you on the group text. I'm like, maybe, but I didn't see it. And he's like, then you're not in because you had to call in ahead of time, get on the call sheet, get your part ready, and everyone's doing it today at 4. Not you.
Wow.
Not me.
Well,
it's like
you heard them, listeners.
I know.
You got to blow this podcast up so they can't ignore us anymore.
I know, right? It's like
he didn't ignore. What? Yeah. Next time they come calling, I'm saying no.
Me too. I'm gonna be like, how much?
Yeah.
How much? Because they passed. They passed on both of us.
Yeah. You write a number on a piece of paper and pass it to me so I can laugh at it,
chew it up, and eat it.
Yeah. Say no way.
No way.
I don't get out of bed for that money.
You're stupid. But yeah.
You owe me that for this meeting.
This is the Everyone Hates Us podcast where every comedian here didn't think enough to invite you or me to it.
No, it was just a couple of bums that don't deserve to be on camera.
Yeah,
That's
I went to the pool. I chilled. You were at the pool Memorial Day weekend. How was it?
It was good, man. It was cold, but I was in the pool anyways.
Me too. I went in the pool. I went in the water.
It was chilly as hell, but I got in it. I got the super soakers out. I had to do it, man.
I saw your Instagram. For everyone who doesn't follow him on Instagram, you should. Because he posted a picture of him at the pool. It was funny.
It was sick.
Talk about Tony Soprano at the pool. That was you.
Yeah.
You had 2 big guns, just like Tony.
Dude,
that's sick.
I bought those super soakers, and I thought I was going to spend like $100 on water guns. I was like, I'm getting water guns for Memorial Day. Like, I need them for this summer at the pool. Like, I'm getting them. I'm getting the biggest super soakers they have. I was like, I don't care if I spend $150. They're $20 a piece for the biggest ones at Target.
No way.
Seriously, they're so cheap.
So you dropped like 60?
I dropped $40.
No way.
I bought the last 2. I would have bought a third if they had it.
What did you do with the extra stuff? Get McDonald's? Maybe.
I went to Biscuitville.
Yeah, you went to Biscuitville, Connecticut.
Yeah.
No, but that's sick. You saved $60.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Nice. I love that.
You can get a super soaker for almost nothing.
I might think about that.
I didn't have one when I was a kid, so I just assumed that they were like
$100,
hella expensive.
Like at the size of a Jeep.
For sure.
Like $50,000 for a super soaker.
It was like, if I don't have one, we must be like. I mean, we were poor, so like I was.
$20 still went to pass for you.
Yeah, but I was going into it with a very different idea of how much those cost.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had any idea. I would have guessed $35 each. So like $70.
Yeah.
Which is more still. Well, everybody out there, you should go get super soakers.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good idea. Yeah, we had a pool day at Wayne Couzens, who, if you don't know who Wayne Couzens is, he's a local comic legend here in Columbia. He has a pool at his complex, and he had a bunch of the comics and a bunch of those just like comedian fan people that we were friends with. The hangers on. We all went to the pool and we just chilled. Friends of comedians and comedians. It was like a Hollywood party of Columbia. It's like who's who of Columbia.
Yeah. Except I wasn't there.
Except Pate was in Florence, being busy.
Hanging out.
That's fine. You had a lot of fun.
And now we're being cucked out of our community.
By who?
All of the other comedians.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's how I found out about it. Was at the pool party. It's crazy. Our producer's like, oh, I thought we were all going. I'm like, no. I'm not on the call sheet. Which it hurts me to say that. I'm not on the
Like you can't fit one more person into your fucking indie movie.
I know.
What are you talking about?
But maybe, yeah, I don't know. But they're doing it today at 4, what time is it right now? 3:30 or something?
Oh, there's no way to know. Science has no answers for this. It's 3 o'clock.
3 p.m., you guys, on
Got a lot of texts.
Undisclosed day.
I'm going to read one of them.
You're going to read a text while I talk about going back to school?
Yeah.
Dang.
You're going back?
Yeah, I'm going to finish
the bachelor's?
At least.
I think so.
I'll be a junior walking in. Isn't that sick?
It's pretty tight.
That's tight, right?
Big man on campus. Are you going to join a frat?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm 27. I could get them all beer.
You'd be like Bert Kreischer.
I could get them all beer. Yeah. I could be like Bert, the modern Bert Kreischer. Oh, I hit my mic. Sorry. I just did what you did. Sorry. Yeah, I could be the modern Bert Kreischer. No, I probably won't join a frat.
Take your shirt off.
What? Right now?
Take it off, Bert.
I should put on 2 more chains. You know Peyton? She went to the Bert Kreischer show, and she said Bert Chrysler just like off rip by accident. And I didn't laugh, but I just smiled like, that's good.
I saw him. I took my brother back in February.
Yeah, I think that's when she went.
That was last year. Shit.
She went then.
It was good.
You know, I'm going back to school to get my bachelor's in business something. Probably business administration. They asked me in the I put my application in with Peyton's help today. And it was like some dollars, blah, blah, blah. And they asked me if I had passed calculus.
What'd you say to that?
Yes.
Of course.
I have passed calculus. I have the transcript to prove it with a B.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Elementary calculus, I passed it in Midlands Tech with a B. It's on my transcript. My GPA is 3.359.
Yeah. If you had to try to do calculus right now, it would probably be...
bad.
Yeah, bad news.
It was bad then. Here's how I passed calculus, and I almost got an A. I was a few percentages away from an A. I would study the study sheet, which was the shot-for-shot remake of the test,
right? Except
with different numbers. So you just study how they condensed everything to the answer each time, and you knew there weren't any surprises on the test. It was complex and multi-step, but if you did it correctly, you'd get the right answer.
Yeah.
So I just did that like algebra. But just it's like instead of x, the x variable is another equation, kind of.
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, but if you have a graphing calculator, it's not even that big of a deal. You just have to know when to plug what where. And I did. But then here's the thing. As soon as I leave the testing room, I forget everything. I don't retain numbers. It's gone completely. I have no idea how to do any of it still now.
I did AP calculus in high school. And I passed. I was terrible at math, but somehow I passed the AP calculus exam. I was one of only 3 that actually
passed it.
Yeah. And then like one was like our valedictorian, and then me and some other guy that they're like, how? Me and the other guy, they're just like, how?
And you're like, I don't know.
I figured it out. I figured something out.
Because calculus, if you figure out, what's it called? It starts with a V or something. What do you call it?
Differential?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not differential.
Variance or something. Proofs.
What's it called?
Proof.
Oh, I can't remember.
Variance,
yeah.
I don't know. You math heads, leave in the comments frustrated how we didn't know. That'd be funny. Proofs?
Derivative.
Yes, because it's like an equation in an equation in an equation. So you have to like do this over and over again until you get one number. But it takes 5 minutes per problem. But I did learn how to do it. Could you do calculus right now?
Dude, so this is the end of my story. I passed the AP calculus exam, got a calculus credit, went to college, first semester, freshman year. They threw me in the second one. They put me in calculus 201.
Oh, no.
Because like, you have the prerequisite for this, technically.
But it's high school version.
Go. Right. And so I went, and on the first day, that dude gave us a packet an inch thick of like stuff to work out by the next class. And it was like, he's like, this is all review. This is all calculus 101 shit that you're going to do here.
Just a refresher.
Just a refresher to get us started.
Oh, man.
And I looked at that packet. I sat through that class because he started teaching day 1. And I sat through that thing and tried my best to take notes. And I was like, I'm so fucking lost. There's no way I'll pass this class. I will have an absolute F. So I made him transfer me into something else.
Where'd you get transferred into?
Provinstat.
I took that in high school. That's pretty good. Yeah. I think I took it maybe in college. I took a lot of algebra classes. Math isn't my strong suit. I'm more of an English guy.
I had the problem, I could do math. That's what I figured out in the calculus class once I started clicking with it. I was like, oh, I can actually do this. I just had a really bad Algebra 2 teacher.
That's a problem when you have math teachers are very commonly bad.
I didn't have the algebra foundation to do calculus. So I basically, once I retaught myself algebra, I was fine. But that's what I tried to tell my parents my freshman year of high school when I was in algebra 2 and like failing. They're like, how are you getting such bad grades in this class? I'm like, I don't know, man. Teacher sucks. But they blamed it on me.
Dang. Underfoot. Math teachers are very common bad. That's the most commonly bad teacher, I think.
Because nobody knows what you're talking about.
So you can kind of BS your way through it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you can be antisocial and anti-personable.
Yeah.
And people are like, he's just a math guy. And it's like, no, he's a jerk.
Yeah.
Science guys are like math guys, but they have to smile at administrators. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're math guys who found a social element to like biology and like chemistry. Those are classes that I don't do well in as well, but it's not like math. I can understand science. It's just not math. Math is stupid. I hate it.
Math's dumb. It's for dummies.
Dumb. I don't need to take it because I took the college calculus class, so
thirsty today.
And I already have my associate's degree.
And now you're going on to the next step. Bigger and better.
Starts in August.
You're going to be a Gamecock.
Finally. I was a Medlands Tech. I think it's called a Panther or something. Bobcat or something like that.
That makes sense.
They don't have any sports teams.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, your signal is so much shorter than mine.
Yeah, I need to talk louder.
Maybe you should tilt it like how
I'm gonna have to do probably a lot of posts. It went the wrong way. Play with it. Play with my stick.
Yeah.
Vamp Y.
Stick
Screw
talk.
around with my stuff. Oh man.
How have you been sleeping lately?
Not great. I gotta I think that's another reason I gotta start running again is because I gotta get my sleep apnea under control.
Do you wake? Oh, you snore?
Yeah, bad. I've been sleeping on the couch for 2 weeks. My snoring's been out of control.
You need to lose a few pounds.
My wife can't sleep.
It's because your body's...
Yeah, it's because my big fat neck is crushing my windpipe.
Yeah.
I'm a big chubbo.
For now. But you run a lot. Why can't you run now?
I don't have the motivation, man.
Yeah, I get it. Well...
I'm tired all the time.
Because you're not getting good sleep.
Yeah.
You're not getting REM sleep.
One hand washes the other.
Yeah. I sleep like a dog. I sleep anywhere. The part of the thing about going to psych wards, which I've been to a few times, is it teaches you to sleep under a bridge, basically.
Yeah.
Because usually before psych ward is homelessness.
Come out of the psych ward end up doing.
Yeah, I know. You become comfortable sleeping with shoes as your pillow, right?
Oh my gosh.
No blanket.
Yeah.
Shoe pillow, and you just lay there on the ground, tile, whatever, and you sleep. So now my girlfriend gets offended because she's like, I have trouble sleeping without you, and when you're not by me, you sleep like a stone. And I'm like, it's part of being crazy is you can just just die. Yeah. I can sleep sitting up, like
turn it off for a little while.
You just switch off. I can't help it either. I don't know what's happening. It's just crazy. I'm just a crazy guy. That's funny though. Yeah. Dang, you almost finished your water. That's cute that we're deep in the episode.
Yeah. I gotta chug. I gotta get more hydrated.
I wish we had a producer so we could do tweets.
Yeah, we could do something about it.
Maybe we do chess next episode. I'm just kidding.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure out some tweets to talk about next episode.
Yeah, maybe we just get one guy with a phone or something.
I had a question for you, but I forgot what it was.
It was about school. What was it about?
I don't know. I guess it was about school.
It was about school?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something funny to say.
Nothing. Sometimes the funniest thing to say is nothing at all.
That's deep. I'm going to do a 5-minute set of that at our bar.
Yeah.
Just stand there and look.
That's something Lennon would do. Shout out Lennon Ratliff.
Yeah, Lennon's.
I wonder if he watches. He doesn't really watch my stuff.
He doesn't care.
No, not really.
He hates us.
Hi, Lennon.
Hey, Lennon.
We love you so much.
We wish you were here.
We wish you were here.
But you're probably shooting a movie with everybody else.
Yep. Well, he's a movie guy. He's an actor.
Yeah.
He was in full frontal nudity movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Leonard. Oh, God, what's that kid's name?
Lennon.
Does he hang brain?
I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. All I know is he hung penis.
Nice.
And jumped in. It was like a skinny dipping scene.
Oh, word.
He said he was excited to do it. He had no problem. I'm like, that is insane. Shout out Lennon. That's crazy confidence.
Yeah. I couldn't get naked on camera.
I couldn't get naked off camera. Folks.
Timmy, what you don't know about him is he's never naked.
I'm a never nude.
Yeah.
Remember Arrested Development?
Yeah.
That show's funny. If you guys haven't seen Arrested Development, I watched Tommy Boy.
How was it?
Hilarious. Better than Ace Ventura.
Really?
You know what Ace Ventura's problem is?
No.
The trans joke, like 40 minutes in. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I've never seen either movie. I've never seen Ace Ventura or
Ace
Tommy
Ventura
Boy.
Pet Detective is a hilarious movie up until like 45 minutes in, when the turn is that the girl who's the chief is actually a guy in hiding and is a man, and everyone throws up like, gross.
Oh, God.
I know. And then they try to beat her up, and they cast her out as a villain, right?
Oh, no.
And they beat her up and all this stuff, and I'm like, wait, what? And it didn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
And then I watched Tommy Boy. It's the exact opposite. It's sweet. And David Spade makes like 50 fat jokes in it. It's so funny.
All right, I'm going to watch both this week.
They're on HBO. You should watch Tommy Boy.
Oh, okay. That makes it easy.
Watch Tommy Boy first.
All right, Tommy Boy first.
Tommy Boy's hilarious. It's Chris Farley and David Spade.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
I need to watch it. I've never seen it.
I had never seen it either. It's really good.
But I'm trying to get better about it. Like, I just watched Office Space a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I've seen that.
I'd
What'd
never
you think?
seen it before. Loved it. It was great.
It is really good. Office Space is another classic 90s comedy.
Mike Judge is the man. Everything he
is
does.
King of, what do you do?
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, yeah.
And Beavis and Butthead, but I mean, I like King of the Hill better, obviously.
Me too.
Good show.
I watched, what's that show called? Martin.
Martin?
Yeah.
How's the hat?
What?
How's that?
Amazing. Shanane's so funny.
I need to watch that too.
Shanane's so funny. He plays like 3 characters in it, or sometimes 4. He plays like rotate. He plays Martin, and then he plays Shanane, his neighbor, and then he plays like random characters coming in.
Yeah.
It's good.
I need to check it out.
It's really funny. It's good stuff. I've been watching a lot of good stuff. I've been watching Godzilla.
Like old Godzilla?
Old. Like 60s, not 60s, 70s, 80s Godzilla. That's good stuff.
We used to pick this guy up on the way to church. My dad would drive him to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
And he was like, he lived in kind of like an assisted living thing.
Is he old?
Because he wasn't very old, but he was like somewhat mentally handicapped.
Sure.
I think.
Developmentally delayed.
Yeah, he was just like a little off, but he was a pretty decent dude. I mean, he was a decent dude, but like,
yeah,
he could get by with a lot of stuff. But
he just needed help with some stuff. What was he?
His
Godzilla
thing was
fan?
like, yeah, he would stay up. We would come pick him up sometimes, and he wouldn't be awake because he stayed up all night watching Godzilla.
Godzilla is for the mentally ill, I think, and for the little slow guys.
That's why you like it.
That's why I like it, because there's something about a big monster going,
yeah,
and you're like, oh, whoa. That's like your whole reaction.
Yeah.
What the heck? That's so stupid.
That couldn't happen.
Get out of here.
They don't make lizards that big.
They do underground and underwater. They make lizards that big. You didn't know that? Godzillas exist.
Godzillas are real.
Godzillas walk among us. Your neighbor could be a Godzilla. You don't know.
That's true.
It's like terrorism. Godzilla's a terrorist. He saw 9/11. He was like, "It's like Godzilla."
They ripped my bit.
Yeah. Oh no, the dragon's breath. It does melt steel beams. I've seen it on Godzilla.
And the Godzilla's hunting Al Qaeda.
Yeah,
they ripped him off.
Godzilla and Al Qaeda are fighting.
That's actually a good premise for a movie.
Yeah, that
Godzilla
is.
versus Bin Laden.
Oh yeah, and Saddam Hussein maybe. Yeah.
Godzilla versus the Axis of Evil.
Yeah. He finds the weapons of mass destruction, which is Godzilla the whole time. It's Mecha Godzilla. That's the weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
Mecha Godzilla.
Oh,
that's
sick.
a good premise. Dang, we're 29 minutes into this episode.
We did it.
We
figured it out.
We should say where we're gonna be. You have a show that you want to promote.
I do. Yeah. Last Thursday every month at Locomotive Brewing. So whatever that is for June, I can't remember the date, and I haven't booked it yet. But it'll be somebody funny.
Maybe even Timmy.
Telling.
But if you want to see my stand-up...
Oh, yeah, you haven't been on the show in a while. You need to come back.
I've hosted it, which that's the bag money right there.
Yeah, you get more money that way.
I know. I would rather host it, but I want to be on it with you, so I don't want to host it. I can go to that sometimes. I'm at Art Bar Tuesdays, usually doing stand-up. And I'm doing stand-up on Instagram. You can see it, my reels and clips and stuff. They're pretty funny. They got some views.
Yeah.
Timmy Glacius is my
Timmy Glacius at Pate_Gardner because I wanted to make it hard on you.
Yeah, he had to get that pesky underscore.
I did not look at the camera. I looked right at my computer when I was talking.
That's okay. I'll look at the camera for both of us.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Tune in next week for more.
See you later.
Mwah.